Happy Tuesday. I've actually switched up the topic I am talking about today, so I hope I'm not disappointing you. But today I want to talk about magnesium and if it will help you sleep, why it can help you sleep, why it might not be helping you sleep, and if you should take it, what kinds you should take. Really, just trying to give you all the information you need about magnesium. Because if you have researched at all about things to help you sleep, I'm sure that magnesium, let me get my microphone a little bit closer. I'm sure that magnesium has come up. And it is true, magnesium is necessary for sleep. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. But many people who take magnesium don't notice a difference. It doesn't help them sleep because it can be more complicated than just taking a pill. So there are 4 reasons why you may need magnesium and take magnesium and it doesn't help you sleep. The first reason is your gut isn't healthy enough to absorb it. The second reason is you don't have the cofactors that help you absorb it, like B vitamins, calcium, selenium, and boron. You might also not have enough sodium and potassium that actually keeps the magnesium in the cells. And you could have other imbalances contributing to your insomnia besides just magnesium deficiency. So that could be part of the problem, but you might also have a pathogen in your gut or blood sugar issues or hormone imbalance or a congested liver. And all of these things are also contributing to your insomnia. And so just trying to fix it with magnesium isn't quite enough. Now, there are quite a few ways how magnesium helps us sleep. So first of all, serotonin depends on magnesium for production and function. And then your body converts serotonin to melatonin, which is your sleepy hormone. Studies show that people with low magnesium often sleep restlessly and wake up frequently during the night. Magnesium maintains good levels of GABA, which is a neurotransmitter that helps you relax and promote sleep. Magnesium can help with restless leg syndrome, which is something that keeps people awake at night. And magnesium regulates stress, stabilizes your mood, and helps with anxiety. It's pretty much our calming mineral. Now, it's estimated that 80% of Americans are deficient in magnesium, although there isn't a great test for magnesium, so that is just an estimation. Now, there are a few reasons why we're deficient in magnesium. One is our soils don't have enough magnesium, so then the foods grown in our soils don't have enough magnesium. Processed foods, junk foods don't have magnesium. The fluoride in tap water binds to magnesium, so we can't absorb it. You need stomach acid to absorb magnesium, so again, that healthy gut. The oxalic acid in leafy greens and the phytic acid in grains and seeds inhibit absorption of magnesium. Grains, seeds, nuts, and legumes need to be properly prepared. That means they need to be soaked or sprouted or fermented for magnesium to be available. And I'll explain more about that in a minute. Drugs like birth control pills, some antibiotics, corticosteroids can create magnesium deficiencies. They use a lot of magnesium for our body to process them. And then again, back to the cofactors, you need calcium, but not too much calcium. You need some vitamin D, you need B vitamins, you need other minerals to absorb it. So this is why so many of us are deficient in it. Now, there are 3 ways to get magnesium. The first and the ideal way is in our diet. So leafy greens, green vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, and grains all are magnesium rich. But you need to properly prepare these foods so that magnesium and the other nutrients are available. So if you think about it, nuts, seeds, grains, and legumes are actually seeds. They contain all the nutrients that they need to grow. And until they are in their optimal growing conditions, those nutrients are bound up in the seed. And so by soaking, sprouting, and fermenting, those things mimic germination, which tells those seeds to release their nutrients and start growing. And so if you aren't doing that without preparing them that way, then those vitamins and minerals stay in the seed, unavailable to your body as they pass through your digestive system, and you don't absorb it at all. So yeah, ideally we would get magnesium for diet, but we have to properly prepare these seeds to get it and have a healthy gut to absorb it. Now you can also take magnesium supplements, as I'm sure you know. The forms of magnesium I like best that are most absorbed are glycinate, bisglycinate, and malate. And my favorite magnesium supplement is called the Jigsaw SRT magnesium. It's in a highly absorbable form, and it also has B vitamins with that so that you can absorb it better. Now, the recommended dose for magnesium, especially if you're trying to correct a deficiency, is 5 times your body weight in milligrams. So if you're 100 pounds, then 500 milligrams is your dose that you're trying to get to. But I suggest starting gradually and finding your optimal dose. So you can start with 1 pill and add 1 at a time until you reach your optimal dose of 5 times your body weight in milligrams. Or if you get loose stools, and if you get loose stools, then decrease by 1 pill, and that's your optimal dose for a while, and you can try increase again in a little bit. Now, side note, I am not a doctor. I am not recommending or prescribing anything by saying this. I'm giving general guidelines, and I always recommend getting tested so you know for sure what you need before taking any supplements. But that is what I tend to recommend for my clients who I know are deficient. Now, the other way to get magnesium is topically, and this can be better than oral supplements because you absorb it better that way. It doesn't have to get processed by your digestive system and your liver. And topical magnesium doesn't usually cause loose stools either, which can happen if you take too many of the pills. So there are magnesium oils or sprays. There's also taking a bath or a foot soak with Epsom salts or magnesium flakes is a great way to get magnesium topically. Now, the best way to know what you need and to test for minerals is the hair tissue mineral analysis. So this test will show whether you're deficient in magnesium, and it shows the levels of the other minerals that you need to absorb it. And blood tests are really unreliable for minerals, especially magnesium, because only 1% of the body's magnesium is in the blood. So that's why I like the hair test. It shows what your body is getting rid of in the soft tissues, and then from that we can infer what is actually in your body and what's happening in your body. But really the main reason I find that, if you're trying magnesium and it's not working, and you've tried melatonin and you've tried CBD and you're trying all these things, it's because you're hoping that there's only one thing that's causing your insomnia, one little thing, and that by taking a pill, it's just going to fix that and you're going to be good to go. When most likely there's more than one thing. If you aren't sleeping, your body is definitely not healthy. It's definitely out of balance. There are things going on. There's most likely more than one thing going on. Your hormones are out of balance for sure. Your gut probably isn't healthy. Your liver might not be detoxifying properly. There are many things that are probably going on. And this isn't to sound overwhelming because we can easily find out what they are, know what's most important to fix. And a lot of things I recommend are going to fix multiple things at the same time. So because everything is related to everything else. So if your gut is unhealthy, that is creating this hormone imbalance. So by working on your gut, we can also indirectly affect your hormones and get those back in balance as well. So feel free to message me if you want to talk more about your sleep, how I can help. If you're interested in the test, I'm more than happy to talk with you. And also feel free to ask your questions in the group, and I will see you there.